Yo, what is up guys? Rob here with another WoW video, and today we're going to be taking a look at key bindings and how you can implement them on your Ret Paladin to improve your arena rating and just become a better player overall in World of Warcraft. So if you find this video helpful, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell to get notified when I make new videos, like the video if you found this video helpful, share this video with someone else who might find it valuable. Also, you can follow me on Twitch where I stream often. There's a link in the description below to that. And if you have any comments, please leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll answer you ASAP. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy this video. Okay, so here we are on my Ret Paladin. So first things first, let's talk about what keybinds are and how you can use them to improve your gameplay. Not just in arena, but overall in the game itself. So as you can see over here, these are called your action bars right here. And what you do is before you have keybinds, you can put your abilities there and then you would have to click them like this. But when you use a keybind on your action bars, so for example, I have X over here and I use Blessing of Freedom. As soon as I press X on my keyboard, it uses this ability and I'm able to use that ability without having to click it. So that's what a keybind is, and you can change all your keybinds by going to key binding and then go to action bars. You can change your keybinds. So we have 1 to 6, which is this bar right here, then Shift R, Control E, Shift H, V, B, all down here. All of these are down here. And then to do these bars up here, you have to do bottom left action button, which are these right here. All of these buttons are these buttons right here. And then these bottom right action buttons are these down here. And then we have the right action button, which are these on the side over here. And then we have right action bar 2, which is these over here. And yeah, this is, and we have these over here, which is this one down here. So you have all your binds right here in a simple place, and this is where you keybind everything. Now, the easiest keybinds, in my opinion, are F1 to 4. So I have F1 as Divine Steed, F2 is Left Empty, F3 as Blessing of Sanctuary, F4 is my mount over here. So those are easy binds, F1 to 4. Then you can do Shift 1 to 4. Those are easy binds. You can do Control 1 to 4. Those are easy binds. You can do Alt 1 to 4. Those are easy binds. So just right there, you have 4, 8, 12, 16 keybinds that you can utilize right there. And then you can also use the keybinds that are closest to WASD. So when you're playing the game, initially you start by just pressing WASD to move around. So I like to use the binds next to WASD. So for instance, I have Q keybinded as Avenging Wrath. I have E keybinded as Kick, Rebuke. I have R keybinded as my medallion, Sinful Medallion. So those are 3 binds right there. And I also have T keybinded as Hammer of Wrath. I have Y keybinded as Summon Steward. And then I leave I leave WAD the same because I'm just used to playing this way. I use W sometimes to move forward. Most of the time I'm holding down my mouse buttons to move around, and I move around like this. But sometimes I use A and D to strafe back and forth. And rarely do I ever use W, but I mainly use A and D to strafe back and forth while holding down one mouse button, so I can do that. Or you can hold down 2 of them and move forward and strafe back and forth. So the other keybinds I would use are S. I have S right here, Hand of Hindrance. I have C, which is Cleanse, Toxins. I have X, which is Freedom. I have Z, which is Blinding Light if I go that ability. I also have V for Blessing of Protection. I have B for Divine Shield, and I have F for Word of Glory, G for Divine Toll, and those are basically all the buttons I use for the most part. So I use Q, E, R, T, Y, S, F, G, H, Z, X, C, V, B. So it takes up about half the keyboard. And then what you can do is, since you're comfortable with all those binds at first, then you can make Control all of those keys all over again. You can use Shift all of those keys all over again. You can use Alt all of those keys all over again. And by the end of it, you have a lot of keybinds, probably enough keybinds to fill up your entire bar, all your action bars. So let's just count how many that would be. So we have F1 to 4, that's 4. Shift 1 to 4 is 8. We have Alt 1 to 4, that's 12. Control 1 to 4, that's 16 keybinds already. And then we have Q, E, R, T, Y, H, B, G, F, V, C, X, Z, A. So how many keybinds is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 keybinds right there. And then you multiplied that by 3 because you make a Shift all of those keybinds, Control and Alt all of those keybinds. So that's 39 keybinds plus 16. You have 55 keybinds total right there just from using those letters. And then if that's not enough keybinds, which I think it should be, how many buttons do we have on the action bar? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, and then your aura is 64. So you would need 64 keybinds to fill up and use up all of your action bars if you wanted to. So some people might actually reach that. For instance, I have everything keybinded. All my action bars are keybinded. Even 2 of my auras are keybinded as Control click mouse button 1 and Control mouse button 2. You see how they switch right there? And middle mouse button for me is also keybinded to target myself. Mouse button 1 and 2 is to target my teammates. And you'll also be using macros to target heal your teammates in arena if you do arena. So you're gonna have probably like 66 keybinds in total, or even more. You're not gonna need to use them all at once. So for example, right here, I don't really have to use Shift Z because it's part of my Avenging Wrath macro. I don't have to use F3 or Alt wheel up or down because that's part of my Blessing of Sanctuary macros, which I'm currently not using. So that's already 3 binds I don't have to use. And then that's 4 with Seraphim, and then Final Reckoning and Blinding Light. I don't have to use these binds because I'm not currently spec'd into those abilities. So you're not going to be using all those binds at once, but it's good to have them just in case you're switching abilities. Just in case I want to switch to Blessing of Sanctuary, I have it right here for myself, and then I have it for my teammates over here, the 2 macros. Same thing with Freedom. Freedom is an ability you keep all the time, but if I'm going Unbound Freedom, I'll have 2 extra macros keybinded for my teammates and 1 for myself. Same thing with Blessing of Sacrifice. For my teammates, I'll have 2 of those. So you should utilize these keybinds. I think the 55 I spoke about initially should give you enough to keybind everything you need to use for your class. And if you need more, then you can just get creative and use the mouse wheel up and down. I have keybinds for shift mouse wheel up and down, alt mouse wheel up and down, etc., etc. You get the idea. You can make so many different combinations to fit your playstyle, and you'll have enough keys keybinded, I'm sure, to get better at the game. And then once you get used to your keybinds, then you'll just see how much better you are as a player. You'll see how much more you improve, because instead of relying on clicking like most people, you'll just be able to memorize your keybinds and use your abilities perfectly without having to really look away from the action on your screen and see your abilities down here and click them. You can just do them automatically by pressing the keys on your keyboard, and that should make you a much better player in general. And just use the keybinds that are good for you. So these are the way I set up my keybinds. They're mostly the same on every character, and I'll just explain what that means in a second. So for example, my trinket is always R, my shift E is always focus on every character, my Y is always the steward, my G is always the covenant ability, class ability, my defensive cooldown is always shift 4 if I'm playing melee. If I'm playing melee as well, like an enhancement charm for example, shift D will be my healing surge, and that's my flash of light on this guy. I like to use B as my major defensive cooldown, so if I was playing a mage, I would have ice block set to B, or if I was playing what's another class, like a hunter, to have turtle, my turtle would be B. And you know, I just have these certain keybinds that do certain things that I can do, and I have those abilities that can do certain things on every single class. So like for Ret Paladin, I have freedom as X. If I was a DK, I would have X as Wraith Walk or something like that, something to make me run faster. So once you understand this, you'll just put the abilities in the correct keybind spot, and you'll be able to play every character pretty much. That's what I did when I leveled every single character. I had the keybinds that do specific things, and I just made them class-wide. So my Ret Paladin keybinds are pretty much class-wide for all my other classes as well. So there was my keybind video. I hope you guys found it helpful, and thanks for watching. Peace out. There you guys have it. I hope you found this video helpful. I made this video because one of my viewers left a comment on my last video asking for this type of video, so I hope it's beneficial to that person and everyone else who is watching it. If you have any other video ideas that you would like me to make, please leave them in the comment section below, and I might just make them in the next video. Once again, if you like this video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch. There is a link in the description below. Like this video, share this video with someone who might find it beneficial, and also leave a comment if you have any questions, and I'll try to answer you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Peace out.